everyone, this is Stephanie Manley with Copycat.com. This video is part of my Learn to Cook series. Today we're making tuna casserole. And let me tell you what we're gonna put in it. We're gonna put a little bit of pasta. If you just have noodles, egg noodles, it's fine, you can use those. We're gonna put in some celery, some onion. We're also gonna use some cream of mushroom soup. We're obviously gonna use some tuna. We're gonna make a white sauce out of milk, flour, and butter. We're also gonna add some cheese and some breadcrumbs. First thing that you need to do is you need to go ahead and boil your pasta up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started, and then I'm gonna show you how to assemble the casserole. Okay, so just boil your pasta or noodles according to the package directions, it'll be fine. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make our white sauce. This is gonna help give our sauce some structure. Now we've made this 100 times before. We're just making a basic roux with a little bit of butter, flour, and milk. Okay, so melt your butter and your flour together and go ahead and let those cook for about a minute or so. Okay, so once it begins to smell kind of like pie crust or becomes fragrant, go ahead and add in about 1/3 of your milk and just stir it in and continue to stir it. The sauce may appear like it's gonna be lumpy right at first, but I promise you keep stirring and it's gonna go ahead and gel up and form a nice sauce. Okay, so once the sauce becomes nice and thick, we're gonna go ahead and add in some additional milk here. And wait till the sauce thickens again and then finish up by adding the final amount of milk. Okay, when the sauce gets thick again, go ahead and add in the remaining amount of milk. All right, when your sauce gets thick, go ahead and add in your can of soup. And you just want to mix that in to where it's nice and uniform. Now it's time to go ahead and cut up the onion and celery. You just want to do a nice fine little dice of the onion and celery. This gives the casserole a nice bit of flavor. If you happen to have some like frozen veggies, like frozen peas or something like that, you may want to go ahead and add in those as well. They'll be great. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the bowl. I'm gonna chop up a little bit of celery. You wanna chop it up in kind of a small, fine dice. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the bowl as well. Now we're gonna check on our pasta and we'll assemble this casserole. Okay, our pasta is done. We're gonna go ahead and toss that in the pan right there, and now we're gonna add our tuna. I'm using water-packed tuna. You can use oil-packed if you like, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go ahead and drain this tuna, and then I'm gonna put it into the bowl. Okay, so I've drained the tuna just over the sink. So we're gonna pour our sauce that we made over the tuna here, and I'm just going to stir it in. Okay. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add in my cheese. We're gonna pour it into our dish. So I'm gonna top this tuna noodle casserole with a little bit of breadcrumbs. Now, if you have some potato chips or something like that, or even cracker crumbs, you could easily top it with those as well. It'll be fantastic. So we're gonna sprinkle on a little bit of breadcrumbs and we're gonna pop this into the oven and we'll come back when this is all nice and baked. We've just made our tuna noodle casserole. You can see that was a really easy recipe to make. It's a fantastic dish to make during the week when you don't have a lot of time and you want something nice and hot. So if you enjoyed these Learn to Cook videos, please give me a big thumbs up here on YouTube and be sure to drop me a comment down below for what recipe you'd like to see next. And the written recipe is in the description box, so be sure to go ahead and click in there and go to the link to my blog where you'll see the written recipe. Thanks for watching.